Hello everybody, my name is Smurf Doge, and welcome to a new series. Um, this game is called NFL Rush Zone, and it is a football game based on rolling dice. The concept is simple, some of the rules are not. In case you don't know, this is how we're keeping score. I apologize in advance for the shine that's probably over here by like the 20 or so. Um, yeah, I guess I'll explain how this game works as I go. This is basically just going to be an all-star game showing you how the game works, and let's just get her started. So, um, I'm going into this assuming anybody watching this knows how football works. If not, well, that kind of sucks. But anyways, we're going to assume that AFC is the away team, and they will call the coin toss. Heads. The football is tails, so the NFC gets to call it. For the entirety of the season, the team that wins the toss will kick off in the first half and receive in the second half. So the AFC will be the team receiving here in the first half. So here's how we start. Kickoffs. We use the green die, and with that, here we go. This die will be for the AFC, this for the NFC, NFC being the kicking team. All right, NFC got a 4, AFC got a 3. So that should be -1, which would be a touchback. Well, in this game, a 1 or -1 results in actually getting it at the 10-yard line. If it's -2 or even less, then it's a touchback, which goes to the 20. And say it was like a 6 and then a 1, the AFC would get the ball at the 50. Very basic kickoff rules. So now we head into the first drive. We start with rolling 6 dice, 3 for each side, and these all count as 1 down each, but you don't do individual downs. Alright, so as you can see here, we got a 6, a 3, and a 3. So that's 12 versus 10. So ordinarily, if the offense has more than the defense, you move forward 10 yards. But the fact that there's 2 3s here, that actually is something known as a break the tackle, which in terms moves the ball 20 yards. So the AFC now has the ball here. Next one. All right, we now have 6, 5, and 2, getting you 13 versus 9 over on this side. And since there's no doubles, it goes to the 40. All right, we got 6, 1, and 1 versus 3, 2, and 1. So 20 yards, the AFC has the ball on the 40. All right, so now we have 6, a 6, and a 1 for the defense, with a 6, 4, and 2 for the offense. So in this case, the offense has less. The green die is used for a 4th down. So 3 things can be done here. Either the offense can roll the green die and go for a field goal. If they elect to go for a field goal, then the number must be at least 1 higher than the distance they are from the goal line. So like from the 40, in order to kick a field goal, that's a 50-yarder, so you need a 5 or a 6. From the 10, you need a 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. 20, you need 3, 4, 5, or 6, and so on. Alternatively, the offense can just punt the ball, which is rolling the green die, and that turns the ball over to the defense at wherever the ball lands. Obviously, if it were to go far enough in the end zone, it's a touchback back to the 20. And the other thing you can do, go for it on 4th down. Both teams roll the green die, and it depends. If the offense ends up with more, then it's a 1st down. If the defense ends up with more, it's a turnover on downs. And to make it very clear, the green die is not the individual thing that creates the 1st down. These would be added to the current totals. So in this case, I'm trying to make this game, realistic. So what would a team do in this case if they are down by only what is a total of 1? Because you got 13 on this side and 12. Well, on the other team's side, they may go for it. So here it is. This die goes over here. This die goes over here. So now what are the totals? 16, 18, 12, 15, 16. It's a first down. And you see we have 2 6s, so it should be 20 yards, right? No. For the doubles, you have to use the 3 white dice for that. However, there is a triples. If the offense has triples, the ball is moved forward that many spaces, no matter what the defense has. If the defense has triples, it's a fumble, and they return it that many spaces, which is why defensive touchdowns are possible in this game. Now, based on the nature of the game and how the possessions work, if there's a defensive touchdown scored, then the team that just scored the touchdown inevitably gets the next kickoff. So that's pretty much the only, not similar thing that this game has with NFL rules. Now, you can roll triples using the green die. That is perfectly allowed. But in this case, it's a first down for the AFC. So we continue. All right. We got 9, and we got 9. In case of a tie, the offense gets the advantage. This is a first down. We have 6, 2, and 2, which should be doubles, but unlike triples, doubles does not override the defensive total, which is currently 13. We'll assume that the AFC goes for a field goal here, and they do. That's a 4, which means from the 20, they only needed at least a 3, so the field goal is good. So now I mark this down. AFC's first possession, they get a field goal. I mark an X on the NFC's defense, and we go to the next possession. All right, I'm going to stop explaining everything at this point, and I will only explain new rules as they come. So here we go. NFC about to return. At 0, touchback. NFC comes up with less. We'll say they punt the ball. This is a 5. So this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 50 yards. AFC has the ball again. And on the sheet, I mark an X on the AFC's defense and an X on the NFC's offense. Like that. All right. So now, back to the AFC. The defense barely wins out, but because of the poor field position, AFC will punt back. 40 yards. All right. 4, 3, 1. 4, 2, 6. Defense wins again. Punt. This is another 5. AFC on their own 20 now. Good. Next up, we have 6 and 6 versus 6, 4 and 1, and a 2. AFC punts again. It's a 1. It only goes 10 yards. NFC will get the ball here. So now the NFC has great field position. Right on the 30, already well inside field goal range. We see a 6, a 5, and a 4 from the defense. It's a 15. 6, 6, and 3. That's also 15. There's 2 6s. Boom. That'll go to the 10. And now we have 6, 4, and 1 versus 6, 3, and 3. The defense wins out. We'll say that the NFC goes for it on 4th to get the touchdown. Defense rolls a 1. Offense rolls a 3. There are no triples on either side, so let's see. Each side has a 6. Each side has a 1. Each side has a 3, and the offense wins by 1. This is a touchdown for the NFC. Now, the touchdown rules here are simple. If you want the extra point, you just add the extra point, and it's 7 for the touchdown. If you want to go for a 2-point conversion, you roll the green die again. If it's a tie or the offense has more, the 2-point conversion is good. If the defense has more, then it's no good. So if the offense were to roll a 6 on the 2-point conversion, then it doesn't matter what the defense rolls. it's good. Now in this case, it's early in the game. You would just take the extra point, and this is going to be 7-3 NFC. As you can see, the first quarter is now over. NFC is up by 4 points. All right, so now the AFC is on the return. This one results 6 and a 4, -2. This is going to be a touchback for the AFC. We have a 6, we have a 1, we have a 3. That's 10 versus 11 on this side. They punt. This is a 6, best possible. 20 goes to the other 20. AFC, after getting stopped, we'll see what they have on defense. Oh, here we go. First triples of the game. So as you can see, there's no triples on the defense, so it doesn't matter. If there are triples on both sides, then it's whoever has the highest, and if they have the same, then offense gets the advantage. Anyways, this is triples. They are 5s, so this will go 50 yards all the way to the 30. And now we see 6 compared with a 6, a 5 against a 5, and a 2 beats a 1 to the 20. All right, we've got 6 versus a 4 and a 2, and we have a 5 and a 3 over a 2, so NFC to the 10. All right, defense has a 6 against these 3s, and, 8 more against 1. So we'll just say the NFC kicks a field goal. This is a 3. They only needed a 2 or more, so NFC field goal is good. They are now up 10-3. Okay, next kickoff. As you can see here, the AFC got 3 more, so that is a return to the 30-yard line. We have a 4 against a 4, and then a 2 and a 1 against the 3. This is a stop. AFC punts. We got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. Oh boy. Yeah, we good? All right, we're good. NFC has the ball. Shoot, forgot to write that down. All right, we got it. Don't worry, this is my first video. Well, first video doing this game anyways. Okay, we got a 6 against these 3s, and then this just gets denied. Again, defensive doubles does nothing, and offensive doubles does nothing if they don't total more than the defense. So, NFC, punt. 6 goes to the other 20. All right, AFC with the ball. Oh, God, that sucks. All right, knocked it back. We're good. We have a 6 against a 6. Got a 3 and a 2 against a 1 and a 1. So AFC moves the ball. Moves the chains anyway. Let's see here. I got a 5 and a 5. And 3 and 4 beat 2 and 1. So AFC goes. 6 beats that. And that's doubles to the other 40. We see 8 here, we see 8 here, and whoops, we see a 1 on each side. That gives you 9, and that's 2 4s, so to the 20. Now we see 1 1 versus 1 1. Again, no triples, and it's a stop. Go for it on 4. This adds no triples. However, with 5 against 5, this 5 beats the 4 remaining, so anyways, it's a first down, and here's the thing about this. They're on the 20, right? Well, this is actually a touchdown, because while you can't get doubles with the green die, there are 2 1s here, and since the offense ended up totaling more, and the two dies of the same number are the white dice, this technically counts as a break the tackle double. Therefore, it's a touchdown for the AFC, and they will also take the extra point. NFC now will get the ball on the kickoff. So, just kind of a little loophole in the rules. What am I doing? You don't roll those dice for the kickoff. Alright, so this would be a -4. Touchback to the 20. Alright, we see 6 against 6, and then that absolutely destroys. Here we go. We see 2 more 6s and a 1. So that's 12 on this side, and that's 13, so it's a double to the 50. Alright, so as you can see here, the defensive total is greater than the offense's total, but it doesn't matter because there are triples, so this goes 30 yards to the 20. Alright, we see 5, we see 5, whoops, and the defense stops, so NFC goes for a field goal. Oh god, this is a 5, and that is also good. So, we have now hit the end of the second quarter. As you can see, the score is currently 13-10 in favor of the NFC. Now, if I remember correctly, the AFC was the team that returned in the first half, which means now the NFC, even after just kicking that field goal, will be returning here in the second half. Alright, so 4 and a 3, that's -1, but it will go to the 10. I don't really know why the rule was written that way, considering a 0 is still considered a touchback, but whatever. Alright, 5, 2 2s against a 4, and this 3 beats, so there you go. NFC moving the ball. 6 on 6, and that's a double to the 40. What do we have? Ooh, big stop by the defense. This is going to be, yeah, a punt. And that die rolled far. Okay, this is a 2. So short punt goes to the AFC 40, and the NFC's drive is over. 6, 6, and 6, 6. 4 beats 2. No, you ain't going for it. That's a punt, 50 yards. Alright, good. To the NFC 10. Still good. You would be going for it in the 4th quarter, not the 3rd. And would you look at that. Big stop. Excuse me. Oh boy. I think I already did that once, but it's fine. Oh, 1. That gives the AFC great field position. Terrible job by the NFC for like the first time in this game. Alright, let's see what we got. I see, 8 on this side and 7, so it's on the 10. And I see 4, 3, 3. Touchdown AFC, take the extra point. AFC now has the lead, 17-13, and the NFC will return. I'm getting used to playing this game upside down for the camera, so that's good. Oh boy. Anyways, 5 and 2. NFC returns to the 30. Oh boy. Here we go. We have a 6 versus a 6, and a 1 and a 5. NFC moves. I got a 6. Let's see, 4 against a 4. Screw it. This is 12. This is 11. That's short. You're going to punt it. It goes 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the AFC 10. That was lucky. We haven't seen any fumbles yet, which would be defensive triples. Will it happen right here? No, they will not. Okay. Let's see. We got, what is that? 11. And that's destruction. So we're going to punt, and the NFC will get it on the 40. We have reached the end of the third quarter. The NFC scored nothing in that quarter. Oop, my pen's broken. Okay, and the AFC scored 7. So currently, the score is 17-13, headed into the fourth. NFC's got the ball. Here we are. Oh, God. All right, we have 5 here. Destruction. We're going to say NFC goes for a long field goal. They would need a 5 or a 6. This goes 4, which means it would fall short, and the AFC takes over from that spot. Okay. So, NFC is probably going to start going for it on fourth downs when they can. And let's see here. 5, 1 and a 1. Yeah, you got beat. AFC punt, and it goes 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. NFC on their own 10. So like I said, 17-13. It's a 4-point game. This is going to be fun. Oh, God. That was a terrible roll, but we're good. 4-4, 3-3, and 6 beats 3, so NFC moves. Okay. 5 against the 5, 4 beats the 2s, 3 is left. We're good. NFC still driving. That fell off camera. Okay, let's see what we got. What we got? 5. And yeah, that's a win. Ooh, that could have been a triple right there, but don't worry about it. I see 10 and I see 11. NFC's gonna go for it. Wow. Wait, no, hold up. So, as you can see here, the total, the offense has 13, and the defense has, I'm tired, I can't math, 17. But as you can see, there are 3 threes. That counts as a triple, so this will go 30 yards to the 30. I like it. And get rid of the green die, keep going. Oh, there we go, first fumble of the game. As you can see, the defense has run full triples. They're all 1s, but that doesn't matter. This is now a fumble, and the defense returns at that many spaces, so the AFC gets the ball back on the 40. Now, in the case where, say, if the ball was on the 20, and these were 3s, or at least just 2s, this would have been run back for a defensive touchdown, and they would have received the kickoff because of how possessions work in this game. But, like I said, this is just a fumble. AFC gets it there, and that was a good stop. All right, 2-2-3 gets destroyed by 6-6-1, so punt. This is a 2. The NFC will get it on their own 40, and there is 1 possession left for the NFC, 1 possession left for the AFC. As you can see, right there. I will say in future videos, I'm actually out of the scorecards. This is literally the last one I have for this video, and so I will not actually be able to show you the scores in the middle of games, but I will be announcing them. Anywho, we going. NFC has the ball, and yeah, 13 will beat that. That's a double, goes to the 40. We see a 6, go against the 4 and the 2, and that's a defensive stop. The difference here is by 4 points, so we're just going to assume the NFC goes for it. Let's see what we got here. There are no triples on this one. I see 10, 12. This is 12, that's 14. No conversion, no triples, no nothing. AFC gets the ball right back on that 40, and that's pretty well that. NFC is out of possessions. AFC's got 1 more. Now, in theory, they could just kick a field goal right now and call it a day, but essentially, I'm making it so that you can't actually legally kick a field goal unless you're in field goal range, which, to be fair, is at the 50. So say the defense, the NFC right now, were to roll triples of 4, 5, or 6, and the AFC didn't get triples, that would be a return touchdown, and the NFC would win the game. So that's essentially the only way they can win right now. Let's see what happens. We got a 6, 2, and a 1. That's 9. And we got 9 on this side, so they go. And would you look at that? 6, 3, 6 beats 2. AFC goes for the 60-yard field goal. They need a 6 to make it. It's a 4. It falls short. But that was the last possession of the game. And after no score in the 4th, the game will end. AFC wins 17-13. As you can see, it was 7-3 after the first quarter, 13-10 after the half, and then in the second half, the NFC got completely shut out, and the AFC got a touchdown in the third that ended up being their winning points. So 17-13 in the All-Star game, and yeah, this will be fun in the future. So I don't know how quickly I'd be pumping out these videos, but I do know that they're going to be fun to make, and I will see you all in the next video. Be a Doge. Meme on. Bye-bye.